Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Whiskey Wednesday Show with your hosts, Ken Tizzard and Music for Goats. Brought to you in full color and stereo sound amplification provided by Trainer. Broadcasting into the world from Storyhouse Studios in Campbellford, Ontario, you'll hear the best in old country, folk, Americana, punk rock, and 80s music delivered into your homes every week for free. And don't forget your regular dose of new and original songs from Music for Goats. Never be alone on a Wednesday night again, 8 p.m. Eastern and 9:30 for those even if night. Join the Whiskey Wednesday regulars on Facebook to be a part of the conversation, or watch on YouTube as well. Pour a drink, a cup of tea, roll up your best smoke, and sit back and relax. Don't forget to hit the share button to help spread the word. The Whiskey Wednesday Show, every week. Cheers.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. Yes, it looks a little different, ladies and gentlemen. And there we go. No, that's not it. Yes, that's it. Solo June 18th. Go live. Yes. There we are. There's the chat.
Yes, we're good.
Okay, cool. We got some people. Thanks. Good to see you all. New setup tonight. We're going to be standing for a while trying to get our legs together for the Horseshoe Show. How's everybody doing?
Still standing.
Still standing. Neil, you doing all right?
Just standing, yes, indeed.
Okay,
I've been
good,
sitting
good.
and quite enjoying it.
We're going to play some tunes for you tonight. I usually have a set list, and I'm looking up there to see the date and what we got to talk about and all that, but we had a technical glitch, and I lost the set list. I think Neil has it on his phone. He's going to try and find it for me, but in the meantime, I know what we're going to start with. It is June 12th or 19th or 7th?
17.
Nah, none of what I said. It is the 17th. Okay, 1 week after the 10th. Got it. Hope everybody's doing well. We're going to play some songs for you, help you get through another Wednesday night. Maybe make you chuckle, maybe make you sad. I don't know. How you doing, Neil?
Good. I just can't find what I'm looking for.
Okay, don't worry about
You
it.
got it? Okay. Perfect. Right.
This is a
Fire
song
away.
by Slade Cleaves, a song called Green Mountains and Me. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're on the other side of the world tonight, but under the same cold stars. And tonight I'll dream you right back home to this little life of ours. We walk hand in hand through fields of green, just like we did last year. It's so hard to wake up every day and watch as your dreams disappear. It's quiet here, your little boy's asleep. He looks more like you every day. Won't you come back, my darling. Each night I pray on bended knee. Won't you come back to the green mountains and me? I see a car winding up the driveway, up to your parents' place. Your old man looks up from his rake as the color drains from your mama's face. She's crying softly by the window now, while your daddy shakes the soldier's hands. Taillights disappear into the woods below. He's frozen in the doorway where he stands. In the twilight, in the silent snow, I hear you singing in my ear. Won't you come back, my darling. Each night I pray on bended knee. Won't you come back to the green mountains and me? Seasons come and the seasons go. We live from day to day, and I lose a little bit of myself with each tear I wipe away. And people on the street used to stop and chat. Now they look down and walk on by. Won't you come back, my darling? Each night I pray on bended knee. Won't you come back to the green mountains with me? Won't you come back to the green mountains and me? Oh, babe, why don't you come back to the green mountains and me? Awfully nice little Slade Cleaves to start the night off. We are celebrating All Request tonight. That is the evening. All Request is a record we did during COVID, for those of you who don't know. It was 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of my favorite songs written by some of my favorite artists, including like everybody from Dylan, Tears for Fears, Slade Cleaves, John Lennon, Clash, Van Morrison, all that stuff. We're going to do a bunch of stuff from it tonight, plus we are going to be chatting with Mike Turner, who produced this record for us. That was Green Mountains. Green Mountains was Sav Sankaran on bass, Shane Sliman on drums, Neil Pinto on acoustic, Sandy Morris on electric, Laura Spink on background vocals, keyboards, Paul Kinsman, Graydon James playing percussion, and Dave Gunning on acoustic guitar. Wow, what a smashing lineup for that tune. That's crazy. Okay, what's next on the list?
Working Class Hero, I think.
Working Class Hero, and we do that up from here.
Now there's some conversation about Mike being too loud
Which conversation?
on the
What's it saying?
Mr. Grant's mic is really loud, overpowering your mic.
Wow. How about that?
Well done.
1, 2, 1, 2. Checking.
You get a 2 decibel demerit point. Anything else about the sound there?
I can't go back and forth, so
Okay.
I just looked briefly at the comments.
It looks like everybody is here and everybody's having fun, so let's just keep going with it.
Keep
If
going.
anybody's got anything interesting, just let me know there. Just let me know. As soon as you're born, they make you feel small by giving you no time instead of it all. Till the fear is so great you feel nothing at all. Working class hero is something to be. Working class hero is something to be. They hurt you at home and they hit you at school. They hate you if you're clever, and they despise a fool. Till you're so fucking crazy you can't follow their rules. Working class hero is something to be. Working class hero is something to be. Tortures and scared you for 20-odd years, and they expect your dope with religion, your sex and TV. You think you're so clever and classless and free, but you're still fucking peasants as far as I can see. Working class hero is something to be. Working class hero is something to be. There's a room at the top, they are telling you still. But first you must learn how to smile as you kill. If you want to be like the folks on the hill. Working class hero is something to be. Working class hero is something to be. If you want to be a hero, well, just follow me. There's a little working class hero for you, ladies and gentlemen. What's coming up next so I can prepare guitar-wise? I can.
Hey, can you? My phone isn't working because it got cut off. So pass my phone so I can
Okay.
see the set list, and then I can have YouTube up. Then I can have
Excellent.
everything.
We've got all of it going on
Got
here, ladies and gentlemen.
Now,
Everything that we're looking for. I'm just still wondering if I need to change guitars or not. What's the next song? Does anybody know?
can you?
I think the next.
Can I do who was on that one?
Who's on that one, and I'll figure out the next.
Allison's on it. Allison's on it, ladies and gentlemen. What song was that? Working Class Hero. Oh, gee. Oh, this is a cool one. Yeah, because I did a verse. Danny Graves from The Watchmen did a verse. Matt Mays from Matt Mays did a verse. Chris Broadbeck from C-Spot Run did a verse, and Ron Hawkins from Lois Low did a verse. Very cool version with the 5 vocals. Sav Sankaran on bass, Greg Hocko on drums, Ward Pike on electric guitar. Ward's an amazing guitar player. Peter Bogue played that crazy gypsy harmonica, and Dave Gunning on acoustic guitar once again. What a great lineup.
Actually, now we're going to talk about your show coming up.
Before we do that, I just need to know what song I'm doing so I can change guitars or not. So I'm changing, this is where I change guitar, yeah. See, I've introduced this new thing now where I can change guitars because of the new setup. But without the set list, I can't tell. But this one is fun.
If only we had paper and pencil.
Paper and pencil, I know.
Damn.
So in the set list, you were going to talk.
Okay, so this is a
I
song.
thought it was appropriate because you just talked about Danny, the show coming up.
This is a good time to talk about the show coming out. Allison has got so many great things, so many smart things. We do have a show coming up at the Horseshoe. I am very excited for it, as is Danny and Neil and Mr. Grant and Cam Carpenter and Siobhan Bodrug and Brent Bodrug and everybody. It's going to be a fun show at the Horseshoe Friday, July 10th. Sorry, tuning here at the same time. I knew that was wrong. Huh.
And who's Nib Scribe? Someone from up back home.
Who's
Nib Scribe.
Roger?
Roger.
Yeah.
Yes. He said you needed guitar tech.
Yeah. Oh,
I
fuck.
agree.
Sure, we can afford 3 of
Yeah,
those.
I agree.
Yeah, no, I'm down with that, Roger. Believe me. I had this one in drop. Sorry, I was fucking around earlier today in drop T. Yeah, guitar techs make the world go round, but here on the Wesky Wednesday show, the budget is slim, so you get to watch tuning. Tuning. So you showed that post, Ray Allison?
I did.
Excellent. So, going back to this record again, we did a little bit of George Jones. Did we have the Cherokee intro on the record or no? I don't think so. So George Jones, we did The King Is Gone. Peter Collins on bass, one of my favorite bass guitar players from Newfoundland. I just love Pete. He's a great singer, great songwriter, or great singer and bass player. Greg Hocko on drums, awesome. Sandy Morris again. Graham Lindsay from Ottawa, awesome multi-instrumentalist. Caitlin Ann Cassidy sang on this one, my daughters. Laura Spink and Neil Lucy on acoustic. Oh, a lot of people on this one. A lot of people. A little bit of Cherokee here, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Last night I broke the seal on a Jim Beam decanter that looked like Elvis. Soaked the label off a Flintstone jelly bean jar. Up a place on that one little table that you left me. I pulled me up a big old piece of floor. I pulled the head off Elvis. I filled Fred up to his pelvis. Yabba-dabba-doo, the king is gone and so are you. Around about 10 we all got to talking. About bedrock, Graceland and such. Conversation finally flew to women. They said they didn't get around that much. And Elvis said, find me up. Fred said, well, old-fashioned girls are fun. Yabba-dabba-doo. The king is gone and so are you. Later on it finally forget me. Well, you wouldn't be coming back no more. 'Cause this time I know you wouldn't forgive me. Like all of them other times before. Then I broke Elvis's nose, pulling the last drops from his toes. Yabba dabba doo, the king is gone, and so are you. Yabba dabba doo, the king is gone, and so are you. Yabba dabba doo, the king is gone, and so are you. Little George Jones for you all. And I keep looking for something. Yes. Keep looking for something to tell me what the next cue is. I've gotten so used to this. So weird. What's happening now, Allison? It's time for Mike Turner. Oh my goodness. We get to sit down for a moment. So Mike came along in this record in the process early. It was sort of COVID time and everybody was looking for something to do. And Mike reached out and said, "Do you need some help?" And I said, "Sure." And he ended off taking on the majority, all the mixing, and he did so much of the editing too. It's just crazy. Anyways, I had finally had a chance 5 years later to sit down and chat with him. So without further ado,
Are we all ready?
here is
And you're on.
the Mike Turner. At the count of 3, 2, 1. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing today? I'm sitting here with Mike Turner. Mike, how are you, man?
I am outstanding. Ken, how are you?
Outstanding. Wow, I wish I could say the same. I'm not bad, actually. I've got to say, not too bad. It's been a long time since we spoke. And while we were working on All Together Now, I had started something during COVID called the Whiskey Wednesday Show, which has turned into what this is now. Now, during the show, I started a segment called What Are You At?, which was where I'd call up old friends that I haven't spoke to in a while, and I'd chat with them. So, Mike Turner, what are you at? What are you doing today?
Today, I actually just went to the Coalition for Music Education Music Monday,
Okay.
which was super fun. I saw some kids, saw a kid of about 11 just raging out on Rage Against the Machine. Little band of little tiny people like playing a jazz bass twice the size of the person. And it gave me hope. It made me happy. And that's why I said I was outstanding. Kids playing music. There was some choir stuff. There was some, big jazz band stuff. There was, rock bands. It was just great to see kids getting into it because it is an incredibly important thing. Music education. There's a bunch of studies. You do better academically if you study music. Music is not just, a disposable art form. It is central. Personally, obviously, that you and I are the same in that regard. It's like, yeah, it's always been the middle of everything, but it's just, it should be part of every educational program, and it's more and more, it's sort of pushed away.
It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, me and you are close to the same age, and I'm finding more and more now it's about giving back to the younger generation and helping them sort of, find their way, even though they seem to have found it pretty damn good on their own. But it's really interesting to see you saying that. I mean, you can pick up a guitar and you can make noise and you can have fun and, sort of start a bad punk band. And that's one thing. But like the study of music in school, you're right. It's the equivalent of studying math. If you get into the theory of it, it is
Music is math you can hear.
Exactly. I've always felt that way. And I think that the training for music is just as important as anything else. I'm glad to hear that you're involved with that. Okay, you've been playing music for a long time now. You and Our Lady Peace started back when you were in university, you all met. Is that correct?
Nope, it was quite a bit after university for me because I has the old.
Ah,
I was 29 when we first started getting interest. I think we signed when I was 30.
okay.
Um, so it was a minute ago, as the kids say, but it was very it was funny at this event. The lady that organizes it, Stacy, was at one of our first shows where we opened for Pure,
Oh, wow.
and
Wow.
I think our very 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 first show. Um, we opened for Blind Melon, but that was with about 2 days' notice. But this was before Blind Melon. It was both of those shows were at Lee's Palace, and
Right.
this was way before Blind Melon. Like the record, I think, was maybe just barely out. Like No Rain hadn't happened,
Right.
so they
They
were
hadn't
both
done that
tiny little
change.
shows. No,
Yeah.
they hadn't made that leap. So it was. I'll stand by that. It's been a minute.
Yeah. Now, there was a period of time you kind of separated from Our Lady Peace. I don't have the years exact, but I believe it was 2001, and then you got back with them again in 2021 for a follow-up record.
I didn't do the whole record. It was funny. I was doing the Flying Squirrel Motorcycle Club.
Right.
And we were literally in the process of opening that place, and we had to work on the venue. So it's probably about 5 years ago. And they reached out and said, we're doing Spiritual Machines 2, and it would be a little weird not to have you involved because you were the reason Spiritual Machines 1. I was the guy with the book, not saying I didn't write all the songs or anything, but it's like,
Right.
guys, this book, it's amazing. I can be pretty evangelical if it's something I'm passionate about. So they said, would you be interested in being involved? And I said, well, sure. What are you thinking? And I said, well, we call them interstitials. So these little bits of music and dialogue between songs that help tie the narrative format of those records together. I said, could you do some of those? I'm like, yeah, sure. No problem. So, I said, well, let me hear some tunes. And so Duncan came to see me on a Thursday. I'm literally wearing overalls and I've got a welding torch in my hand. And he plays me some songs, and I was like, okay, I think I hear where you're coming from. So what's the timeline? Like, when do you want this? And he said, well, we go to mastering on Monday. So these were not very thought out things. I think I only did one. So I went home that night and threw down and went, and then there was the whole hologram thing, which was pretty damn cool. I was a hologram
Yeah.
on the entire tour, and on 5 dates, I actually walked out
Hmm.
during one of the songs that has a hologram in. So it was nice to sort of close the circle on that. But in the interim, there was Crash Karma. I was
Yeah.
in a band with Pete Lesperance called Fairground. Um, music is always around.
Music is always around. Now, when you're not being part of the actual creation of the music and sort of writing and touring and doing all that, you have gravitated towards production pretty heavily as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a way to still be involved, and there's, um, you know, as you undoubtedly remember, the first time you make a quote unquote real record with a real producer, it says, that's nice, but that's not how it really works. And then you get that sobering education of, time and pitch and parts and all of that stuff. And having gone through that for, 5 records, that's by default, you end up with that skill set.
Right.
So that was very much a case of, I guess I could do this now. And I had the recording studio. And I love making records. So I did that for probably 10, 15 years until the lease ran out. and then
Yeah.
and then I moved it home. And then I was mixing. This is basically the year before COVID. I was hired to mix the live recordings of Mark Knopfler's world
That's
tour.
right.
And that was a lot of work.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
were getting,
I don't mean it wasn't like super heavy lifting. It's once you get a version of the show mixed, because these weren't real mixes. This was the show. No messing around. I would mix one show a day, and whether your viewers, listeners know or not, that's not normal. Usually, it's a
no.
song a day.
Yeah.
So no, I would mix the whole show. Ran about 2 hours. It would take me about 4.5 hours to mix the whole thing, uh, like embed the metadata, upload it to the servers, because the idea was the company that I was doing the work for, who were Mark Knopfler hired, they would sell a ticket bundle that included a recording of the show you were at.
That's pretty awesome. And that's a pretty cool life experience, getting to
Oh,
have a personal relationship with Knopfler's music like that is
and I mean,
yeah.
he's Mark Knopfler.
I know.
Like, brilliant songwriter, great guitar player. I mean, he's sort of backed away from the guitar a little bit, other than as a writing tool. Because I mean, as we age, that level of athleticism is not so easy. And he's like I said, he's just more focused on the songs.
Yeah,
So I mean,
that's
that record was
amazing.
called Down the Road Wherever, and there's a great tune on there called Matchstick Man. That's just
Hmm.
great statement of as a musician. So it's a, but it was I will say, in all honesty, nobody needs to hear 87 Mark Knopfler shows.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan, but still, yeah. I mean, yeah, I couldn't do 87 of anybody actually.
Well,
But
that was
but you
why.
got paid for it. So when you're getting paid for it,
Hey,
it's a different thing.
different animal. It's a profession, not a choice. So it's
Exactly.
yeah. But it
Yeah.
was, and then unfortunately COVID ended that. We had the next tour I had lined up for immediately after that was James Taylor, and I think Jackson Brown, I think Sarah McLachlan. They were all sort of in increasingly dark pencil strokes, and about to be. I think that James Taylor was written, that was done, but then obviously the tour never happened.
Right.
So that's when you came along saying, "What you doing?" And I said, "Well, I've been mixing a lot of things, and now I'm not mixing anything." And you said, "Coincidentally, I have some things that may need mixing."
I felt so bad on that project because it was at a time when Allison had been diagnosed. She was in her second year. We had been to Ottawa, done a stem cell transplant, and then while that was happening, COVID hit, and I had started a an open invitation to anybody on the internet to make a record with me, and we got about 70 musicians, of which, God, 42 or 44 of them ended off on the record. Now I knew what I was dealing with Allison and her treatments, but we weren't expecting her to break her hip during it all, which actually ended off incapacitating her and it ended up putting her down a really bad path. And I ended off stuck with this record that I was just trying to put together. I was getting files from people, I was trying to coordinate it. And then all of a sudden you were there and then we were talking and then you said, "Well, I'll take on some of the mixing." And man, oh man, I didn't even know what we were doing, but I mean, I remember sort of towards the end of it saying to you, this should really be Ken Tizzard and Mike Turner, not just Ken Tizzard, because you had contributed vocals, you had contributed guitars, you had mixed and edited every file that came in, and we're talking hundreds and hundreds of files from different people, all recorded, some of it recorded on an iPhone, some of it recorded with one mic, other stuff like Daniel's Adair's
Oh,
drums coming in with like 40
stunningly
different mics.
brilliant records. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was kind of part of the fun of it. I mean, at the time, I probably would have bitched and whined and said, "Oh my God, how am I supposed to make all this shit sound like one record?" It was the challenge, and let's face it, we weren't doing a whole lot of anything else. So in a way, it was another method of staying sane through all of the craziness. Because sometimes, like ideally music is it's passion, and it's ferocious, and it's all that big things. So, but sometimes, especially in the world of mixing, it's more like it's a little bit like doing a jigsaw puzzle.
Mm,
So it's like it's all small moves, and it's just sort of trying to make the picture the whole picture. And there's a therapeutic side of that.
hmm.
And in terms of the vocals and the guitars and the programming and whatever else, that was just like, oh, okay, this needs a little something to.
Yeah,
Well, actually, no, I'll lie. The Mad World thing was like, listen to those drums. I
I
will
know.
play to those drums.
I know. That was
Well, I mean, that was the great thing, is because you've got, Dan Adair with his, Cole's 4038 ribbon mics for the room. And for those that don't know, that's impressive. And then you've
yeah.
got somebody who plugs a random solid body guitar straight into the sound card. Maybe they've tuned it recently, maybe
Yeah.
not. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to smash all of you guys into the same place.
Yeah.
I'm not, and for what it's worth, I don't think Mad World was the one with the barely tuned solid body. But like I said, it's a jigsaw puzzle. Sometimes maybe I got to file the shape a little
Yeah.
and make it fit. So, but it was therapeutic.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been sitting with Mike Turner. Mike, thank you very much. You've had an amazing career playing music, writing music, producing music, being involved in music, and of course, everything else you do with your life. It's really nice that you had some time to chat with us. I think we're celebrating 5 years since me and you worked on All Together Now, which was a massive collaboration. Um,
one of my proudest records, actually, just because of the scope of people involved. It was such a great project to collaborate on, even though at the time it was overwhelming.
It was a good thing to sink the time that we couldn't use otherwise into, and that sounds more dismissive than I mean it, but
I know what you mean.
it was a life raft for a lot of people. So
Yeah.
I find that's a
Well,
good that we can only look back with pride.
exactly. Well, thanks
All
for
right,
coming on the show today.
my pleasure.
We'll talk to you
That's where
again.
I'm too.
What's that?
I say that's where I'm too.
That's where you're to. Where you at and where you're to. It's good to find somebody who knows that. Well, take care, and we will talk to you before too long.
All right, cheers, Ken.
Cheers.
And just like that, we're back. That was a fun interview. You know, I do these interviews. It's often hard because I sit down with these folks, most of the people I know, so we end up chatting. And, then I sit down to edit, and I kind of go through. I go, I can't get rid of that. No, I can't get rid of that. No, I can't get rid of that. No, that's got to stay. And before I know it, the hour and 50-minute video was an hour and 48 minutes. I think there's my edit. I took out 2 minutes. So Allison started taking the editing and sort of being very focused on kind of, this is Mike Turner all together now. So there's me and Mike chatted for hours. It was so good. But thank you, Allison, for making that so seamless. This was a song we recorded. We didn't do the first part of it, but the second part of it we did. What song is this?
Not that one.
Stranger and Police.
Correct.
Oh, Police on My Back. This was a fun one, yes. Okay, so Dean Locke played bass on this. Oh, Dean, we miss you, man. Dean was so excited. This was the first record that he was ever going to be playing on. And Dean had an accident and died before the record came out. But he was so excited to work on this record, and he got so much joy out of doing it. And the album on the back, it says, this album is dedicated to the memory of Dean Locke, a dear friend of mine who made his first vinyl debut on this record. Doug Oliver on drums. Doug's from My Darkest Days in Coal Creek County and lives over in Hastings and runs Crooks Rapids. Cool guy. Sean Panting, one of St. John's, Newfoundland's premier songwriters, a good friend of mine. Caitlin and Cassidy and Laurie again. And Neil. Yeah, that's how this one ended off. Laura Spink, not Laurie. So, but we often start the song with a little thing called Stranger that I learned from Josh and Andy from the Skydiggers. I was a stranger passing through your town. I was a stranger passing through your town. When I asked you for a favor, good Lord, you turned me down. You leave. Well, if you see me walking, hear me talking by that railway track. If you hear me walking, see me talking by that railway track, you can bet your life, sweet mama, well, I won't be coming back. Well, honey, I'm so lonesome, I don't know what to do. Honey, I'm so lonesome, I don't know what to do.
Welcome.
The way you treat me, sweet mama, I hope you're lonely too. You lay. Hey, Mr. Brakeman, don't throw me off your train. Police on my back, there was a shooting. Police on my back, and the victim, he ain't coming back. Well, I'm running in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I've been running in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What have I done? What have I done? I've been running down a one-way track. They will catch me if I did drive back. Won't you give me all the speed I lack? 'Cause I'm running, police on my back. I've been running in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I've been running Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What have I done? 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 Oh, that's a fun one. That was fun. Did you all have fun with that one? I saw some hearts going up. That's awfully nice. There you go. It looks like Richard Gatrolk has been unsilenced. He's been watching but hasn't been able to help, but tech support helped him out. That's awesome. That's great. Glad to hear it. Yes, shout out for Tim Lee. Thank you, Jeannie. The cover art on this album is something else. Look at this. Beautiful Tim Lee work of art. Tim Lee. Go visit his website. Check him out on Instagram. Buy a shirt, buy a painting, buy a wood carving. He's got so much cool stuff. Allison, you got something for us?
Are we all ready?
Here we go. Get yourselves ready, everybody.
Ready?
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's you.
Hey folks, thanks for tuning in to the Whiskey Wednesday show. Every Wednesday we will be here, rain or shine, richer or poorer. Tip jar is in the link above. Never expected but always appreciated. Never confuse the size of your paycheck with the size of your talent. I've got all the money I'll ever need if I die by midnight. Always appreciated, never expected. Please feel free to drop us a line regarding anything, including a link to your money. Cheers.
I came here from the city, trying to find some peace of mind, to get myself on track and buy myself some time. This town is growing on me here.
Hey, I'm back. For those of you wondering about the tip jar, it is in the description, should be. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, which you are, because that's where we are, please hit the subscribe, hit the like, the share. It all really sort of helps the algorithm. I know that sounds so fucking gross. The algorithm is just a way of getting to people. Okay, we're gonna do this then? Do the C. C. I've also been Puderfinger. I've also been
I think that's actually the German pronunciation.
I've been changing up my setup a little bit as well. I'm using strictly the dead wood. I brought it back down to Jason. He tuned it all up. It sounds fantastic. And I am just exploring very clean tones with the reverb unit that he bought. I got all my effects taken out, so I'm stripping everything back to just his guitar and the amp, which sounds really nice actually.
Look out, mama, there's a white boat coming up the river with a big red beacon and a flag and a man on the rail. I think you better call John, 'cause it don't look like they're here to deliver mail. And it looks like another way, and I hope they didn't come to stay. It's got numbers on the side and a gun and a smoking Daddy's gone, my brother's out hunting in the mountains. Big John's been drinking since the river took Emmylou. And the powers that be left me here to do the thinking. And I just turned 22, and I don't know what to do. And the closer it got, the more these feelings grew. Daddy's rifle in my hand felt reassuring. He told me red means young son, numbers add up to nothing. When the first shot hit the docks, I saw it coming. Raised my rifle to my eyes, never stopped to wonder why. When I saw black, my face through the sky. Shelter me from the powder and the finger. Cover me with the thought that pulled the trigger. Think of me as one you'd never figure would fade away so young, with so much left undone. Remember me to my girl, you know I'll miss
Well, the Powderfinger from Neil Young. We did play that one on the record too. Oh yeah, this is the one that
We already did it last week, but you can
we did it last week. Yes, you're right. Tommy McDonald, Forrest Williams, Sandy, Matt, Paul Kinsman, and Neil again. Neil again.
I know what a pain in the ass he is. God.
Old reliable.
Yeah.
Old, reliable.
Old something.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you.
I was gonna say.
Okay, Mr. Grant has been put on another 2 dB punishment.
Oh my God.
That's okay. Roger Brazic, see what we're hearing in here. See what you got to understand out there, ladies and gentlemen, is I mix it so we can hear everything in here. Then there's a separate mix that goes out. And those two mixes are separate. And the only one I hear is in here. And then I have to go back and listen to the show after and make tweaks. But Roger, thanks for helping us mix this tonight from St. John's, Newfoundland. Roger knows what he's talking about, too. When he says 2 or 3 dB, that should be what it is. So hopefully that sorts this out. We'll keep working on it.
See, from in here, I can't really tell how far out of tune I am singing.
What do we got next?
My apologies to all you people.
This is next week. Next week is Voices of Women. And we've got a folder there to show all the people, and I can read them out. I know that there's Evelyn, Sarah, Jingxia, Rayanne, and Laura Spink. 5 of the ladies that we've had on. This is volume 2 of Voices of Women next week. And again, thanks to Allison for doing all these edits, making the show so fantastic for everybody to watch. This is a song called, it's an old Boomtown Rats song, actually.
And you didn't say who's on this one.
I didn't say it was on this one, so I will.
Yes.
Back to the record again. There it is if you happen to see a copy in your record store. I don't think you will, but I've got a box here somewhere. I don't know where. What song is this?
I don't like Mondays.
Oh, yes, Boomtown Rats. Chris Broadbeck plays bass, C-Spot Rum. We know Chris. He's been on the show. Daryl Harrison on drums. He's been on the show as well. Glenn Collins has not been, from Record Club. Graham Lindsay again, Graydon, Kate, Wand, and Paul Kensman. Another great lineup.
What? I'm not on it?
No, Neil, you weren't on that one. Weird thing about this song is that I sort of, when I was a kid, I knew this song, so I kind of knew all the words. So when I said, I'm going to cover this song, I kind of just wrote my own version of it, which is the version we do. But then, like, I don't know, after the record or so, I kind of went, I wonder what that original is like. I found the Boomtown Rats album, and I threw it on. I'm like, I can't wait to hear this. And I went, this sounds nothing like what we recorded. Like, this sounds nothing like what, like, I remember the melody, but like the music, the chords are all different. There's a whole bridge that I left out. It's just like, oh my God. Anyways, I got the gist of the four verses.
The silicone chip inside her head gets switched to overload, and nobody's gonna go to school today. She's gonna make them stay at home, and Daddy doesn't understand it. He always said she was good as gold, and they can see no reasons, 'cause there are no reasons. What reasons do you need to know? Oh, tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. I wanna shoot her the whole day down. The telex machine is kept so clean, and it types to a waiting world. And mother seems shocked, father's world is rocked, and his thoughts turn to his own little girl. Now sweet 16 ain't so peachy keen, no it ain't so neat to admit defeat. They can see no reasons, 'cause there are no reasons. What reasons do you need to live? Oh, tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why
Now the planes all stopped on the playground now. She wants to play with her toys a while. School's out early and soon we'll be learning that the lesson today is how to die. And the bullhorn tackles and the captain tackles with the problems of the house and wives. And they can see no reasons, 'cause there are no reasons. What reasons do you need to die? Oh, tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. I want you. The whole day down. Oh, there we go. Little Boomtown Rats from 19-something or other. You don't need to go back past the 19 anymore. You just say from 19-something or other, and it's a long time ago.
1900s.
Yeah.
Are we switching guitars again?
That is the beauty of this new setup. Switch guitars as much as I want, and I've got a lot of guitars to switch from. We're gonna have fun.
Now Roger and Tony now say that Neil needs to come down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Up yours, guys.
Neil down 3 and it would be perfect.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too.
A little hot, they say.
Yeah.
What can I say?
You're used to that
We
by
are.
now.
We're hot seniors. That's all there is to it. Yeah.
Yes, it's part of the whole, like I say, getting used to things. And the thing with these mics are, you know, if you're a millimeter off, it's so loud. Started playing this guitar. I played it a couple weeks ago.
Like last week.
By that I mean last week. And I reminded how much I love it. So I'm going to start using it a little bit. But it's almost 100 years old, 1929. Another 3 years? Yeah, isn't that crazy, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Rickenbacker turns 50 this July.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Next month. Yeah.
And what about this guy?
This guy turned 50 like 3 or 4 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
So 72. So.
72. Couple years younger than me. How you doing there, Neil?
Good.
Did we hit all the talking points tonight, Allison?
We did. You're going to say, well, who's on playing on this and our video we watched.
Okay, let's start with that. What song is it again we're doing?
Good question.
Is this Boys Don't Cry?
Oh, right, okay. Oh, yeah, this was a fun one, too. Dave Guy played bass. Dale Harrison played drums. Dave Guy, I never knew Dave played bass. Glenn Collins played electric guitar. Glenn from Record Club, awesome guy. Neil Pinto from Winnipeg on background vocals and baritone. Graydon. And Ty Gilpin on mandolin. That's right, yeah, we had mandolin on this. What a fun record this was. Thanks, Mike Turner, for being so cool and being a part of my life for this. It's you know, we come in as musicians and producers sort of working together. We come in and out of our lives, you know, sort of periodically, and when you're together, you're like fully in each other's lives, like completely. There's no hiding anything. And then, you know, a project ends and you just kind of disappear and you're in somebody else's life. It's really interesting. But thanks for taking the time to be on the show tonight, Mike. And such. Get rid of this here mic stand. Oh no, that's too big. Find the right one. Marcel Lavandier is one of my favorite Newfoundland street photographers, and he did the video for Mad World. Well, it was all of his photos. It's brilliant. Stick around, check it out. The version of Mad World we're going to play for you, and we've got I think this is it.
Yeah.
Did I talk about everything?
Who played on Mad World?
Oh, Mad World. Yes, that was. Oh, yeah, for
And
the
that's it.
video rewind. Thank you.
Exactly.
Got confused. I thought, I'm not tuned for Mad World. Oh, yeah. Tommy McDonald on bass. Awesome. Matt Diamond, or as we know him now, Matthew Holtby, on drum programming.
Ah, it's
Yeah.
not bad. Okay.
Mike Turner on electric guitar, Neil Lucy on acoustic guitar, Daniel Adair on drums, Graydon, Caitlin, and Cassidy on piano, organ, and the background vocals.
This is the big song Mike Turner said is like, wow.
Yeah, the drums on it, it's worth putting on headphones just to
Yeah, it
listen to
is fun.
Daniel's drums. Jesus Christ. Digging the new setup. I think it's going to work. I like this. I've got room. I can move.
Yeah, look at
It's
that.
good. I can do a little
This one,
dance.
yeah.
Look at me dance. See? You see that, Mr. Grant?
I did. I'm like, careful.
Yeah, he goes down, the whole place gets annihilated.
I would say I'm sorry if I thought that it would change your mind. But I know this time I have said too much, been too unkind. I tried to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies. I tried to laugh about it, hiding the tears in my eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. I would break down at your feet and beg forgiveness, plead with you. But I know this time I have said too much, been too untrue. I tried to laugh about it, covered it all up with lies. I tried to laugh about it, hiding the tears in my eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. I would break down at your feet and beg forgiveness, plead with you. But I know it's too late, and now there's nothing I can do. I misjudged your limits, I pushed you too far. I took you for granted, I thought you wanted me more. Now I would do most anything to get you back on my side. But I just keep on laughing, hiding the tears in my eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. Boys don't
I should turn the reverb off or on, I guess.
Roger was like, this is the perfect one.
I know. I forgot to turn the reverb on. Oh, well. That's okay.
Too many things.
It's okay. We'll get it all down. Just going to take a look here and see what's going on, so you make sure I haven't missed anybody. I hope everybody's doing well out there. There we go. We're getting it. Roger, you're going to be the... Elaine mentioned it earlier, too, that Neil was too hot, too.
Yeah, she
Neil's
means that in
mic
a
was too
different
hot.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Lainey.
Thanks, Roger, for helping us out with that. Donovan Gray, thanks, man, for tuning in. What a fun time. Everybody who's been tuning in, thanks so much. Please make sure to share and say hi to people. Let people know about the show if you feel like it. We are done for the night. We're going to do the video rewind right now, which is going to be the Mad World version from All Together Now, featuring artwork by Marcel Lavandier from Newfoundland. Marcel is a very cool punk rocker slash dad slash just guy. Anyways, how are you guys doing? We didn't do a check-in.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much. Elaine is still recovering from surgery kind of thing.
That's right.
And so she's at home and somewhat incapacitated. But anyway,
We're all sending you healing
Hello,
vibes,
Elaine.
Hello. Mr. Grant, how have you been?
I've been great.
Okay. Anything to report? It's been a couple of weeks.
No problems. I've been crying a lot because I'm not a boy anymore.
Right. What are you now?
I'm getting over it.
How old are you now?
Old.
Okay.
47.
There you go. See,
good Lord, that old?
You've got the
dyslexic 47.
That's right. You've got the wonderful bolo on tonight with the eagle.
Do,
It's nice, isn't it?
Where'd that come from?
For my, it's in honor of this month being, Native Communities Month.
Man, Mr. Grant,
This
you're
was
so
my dad's tie. Actually.
you're
I
so-
don't know
you're
where he
so
picked
in
that
touch.
up. Arizona
Cool.
probably or something.
wow. That's
cool.
fantastic. What a treat to have that out tonight. And I saw that Emily posted some pictures and tagged you on Facebook.
Did she?
Yeah, okay, you haven't seen that yet.
See it on
He could, he will, yeah, but that's okay. Mr. Grant's still a little bit weirded out by all that.
Get around to it.
the audience knows that he has.
No, we're not making a big deal of it. No, Mr. Grant's staying secret in his little hovel until otherwise directed by him. Anyways, thanks for tuning in again, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a fun time here. We are Music for Goats. We're at the Horseshoe in Toronto on the July 10th. We're going to be doing a show at Capers here on the July 3rd, I think,
yep.
and the 4th we're in Peterborough for the PMBA barbecue. So we've got a couple of live events coming up around, so come see us. Tune in every Wednesday, and here is the video rewind. Remember, if you're out in the world and things get crazy, just be like Steve. Cheers.
Once again, thanks for spending another Wednesday with us here at Storyhouse Studios. Thanks to Trainer Yorkville for being a part of the show. We love our time on the Whiskey Wednesday show and appreciate all of your support. Don't forget to hit up the tip jar if you feel so inclined. Never expected, but always appreciated. Tune in every week for more guests, songs, stories, drinks, and gear talk. And don't forget to visit the website, www.ktizzard.com, to sign up for the Whiskey Wednesday wrap-up. Compiled by Allison, this is a monthly overview with highlights, directories of songs, and so much more. Be kind, be helpful, be happy, be safe. See you next week.
Jim B.